Plans for new courts are in the works following last week's announcement that the University of Oregon Beach Volleyball team would be suing the university. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Kamerman.
And I'm Kendall Bartley. Now, the university sand volleyball team was playing at the public Amazon Park courts without any facilities. KVAL's Billy Spotz is joining us now live from the university with more on a possible new location. Billy.
Well, thank you, Kendall. And a little bit more on that lawsuit. It involves both the UO Women's Beach Volleyball team and the UO Women's Club Rowing team. Now, specifically, as you mentioned, the lack of facilities are a huge part of that lawsuit. And following last night's, following last night's campus planning committee, or following Tuesday night's campus planning committee meeting, they voted 8-2 to approve the land behind me at Hamilton Hall for 3 new sand volleyball courts. Now, plans initially had Hamilton being torn down this year, but due to Kalapuya Ilahi being closed for renovations, they shifted that to next year. Hamilton Hall is set to be demolished next fall, as I mentioned, meaning the earliest these courts would be accessible is late 2025. Following the decision, the university released a statement saying the following. The university is pleased to move forward with a project that has been in development since at least 2019, continuing our support of women's athletics and our dedicated women's student athletes. Now, this comes less than a week after the UO Beach Volleyball team and women's rowing team announced that Title IX suit against the university. The team's lawyer, who attended the planning committee meetings over Zoom, said that this motion rings somewhat hollow.
The notion that you're going to create a new women's varsity team and leave it without any useful facility is just tragic and utterly discriminatory. I'm thrilled that the school is finally doing what it should have done, but it shouldn't have taken the threat of a Title IX suit to motivate.
Now, Brian adds that he and the team will believe these courts will be built when they do come to fruition. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the hall isn't being torn down for the sake of the courts. It's actually part of a larger project around campus called the Walton Hamilton Renovation Project that included building Unthank Hall a little over a year ago, or a little over 2 years ago in 2021, and the completion of 2 new residence halls in August of this year. Now, I've been Billy Spotz reporting from the University of Oregon. Back to Kendall and Brandon.